Hello Capricorn and Capricorn Rising, welcome to my esoteric channel. This is Kat with your July tarot reading. And before I start, I would like to thank you all for your support, for your liking, sharing and subscribing. So what I see here for you for the month of July, I think you should keep an eye on your finances, on your money, because there is a chance that you might overspend or there is some kind of loss of money indicated here. At the core of your reading, I have 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And this is normally the card of big wealth, of family, of the home, like the wealth of several generations. In reverse, this could mean that there is some either division of assets or a chance of actually either robbery or losing money in some way, like there is, or maybe it just might be as simple as you will feel in the mood to gamble, or you might be involved in some kind of get rich scheme. So be careful and so keep an eye on money, because there might be a drain on your finances. The confirming energy with the Hermit in reverse, this actually might mean that some of you were in some kind of seclusion or isolation, and maybe for the younger of you, maybe you were just taking time off, studying, preparing for exams, because the Hermit is also like seeking knowledge, seeking the truth, going looking for certain something, trying to find the right path, and so on. In reverse, this means that you're coming out of this seclusion, or you're coming out of this isolation, and maybe so that's why maybe you'll be in the mood to spend. You'll go on a shopping spree or something like that. So this is usually together, it's an indication of drain on your money situation. But with the Hermit, this also might mean that there might be a person that's born under the sign of Virgo that will be somehow connected to you when it comes to your money and finances, or perhaps your home, your house and home where you live. And another message I'm getting from here would be that perhaps you don't have all the information yet. Perhaps you should still be working on your skill, to improve your skills, to improve your knowledge, to be able to improve or increase your financial situation. So maybe there is some drain on your finances or insufficient money flow because there is some knowledge or skill or experience that's still missing. So just consider that. Of course, everybody's situation is different. Maybe that would be more for the younger people. For the older, I would just say, just keep an eye on your money and do not overspend, because this month it should be very easy to do. When it comes to your recent past, I pulled Queen of Pentacles for you, and this is a beautiful energy. This is your own energy, very earthly, very grounding. It could represent a person born under the earth sign, like yourself, another Capricorn, or perhaps Taurus or Virgo. So you do have that Virgo repetition here for you. With the Queen of Pentacles, this tells me that maybe in the past you focused on being a caretaker in the family. Maybe you were taking care of your children, if you have children, or maybe you were running a business, because Queen of Pentacles will be, she is great when it comes to business, but also taking care of people within the family. Or perhaps it just means that maybe some of you, because Capricorns are known to be very good with business, and many of you have your own businesses. Maybe you were treating your business as your own baby, because there is that connection to motherhood and almost like children and fertility. So there is some kind of project that you treat it like your own baby. And so maybe this is what's influencing you still here in the month of July. And then going forward in your near future, I pulled the Death for you. And this is a card of change and transformation. This does not have to mean a physical death. This is something that basically means that something has to end for the new things to come in. So, and there's a strong connection to a Scorpio. So keep an eye. Maybe there'll be an important Scorpio coming in for you in your near future. When it comes to your foundation with the World in reverse, World is usually a card of increase and abundance and success, and somehow being connected to the world, like to either working for an international company, or traveling a lot for business, or maybe speaking several foreign languages, all this connection to the world. And also there is a sense of completion. But when this is in reverse, this tells me that in the month of July, I think you should be stay put. There might be actually some travel plans that might be delayed or postponed. Like, to me, it seems like you're unable to complete certain projects, or there is something that you're unable to increase, or there's no growth possible in connection to the world right now in the month of July. So I think you should focus on your home and on your maybe home country, and your maybe even like short distance travel as opposed to long distance. So that kind of thing. When it comes to your thoughts with the Nine of Swords in reverse, I'm glad to see this in reverse. Upright, this would be anxiety and worry, and maybe sleepless nights, worrying over loved ones, maybe worrying about somebody's health and all that. In reverse, this tells me that these worries are easing off, like the situation is improving. This is a lot of thinking, a lot of analyzing. It's like having heavy mind. And it seems to me that in the month of July, your mind should be easing. Like, there should be, those worries are still there, but it seems like you're moving on when it comes to some difficult situation, or some kind of problem you couldn't solve and you overanalyze and you couldn't sleep over it. I think in July you realize, and you have to let go. If there's something, if it's something that you cannot change, you should not worry about it. And anyways, I see this some kind of change and transformation coming in for you in your near future. So maybe you're already, because of your decision to not to worry about certain things, something will actually shift and something will change in your life. When it comes to the way other people will see you in the month of July, Capricorn, I pulled Four of Cups in reverse, and this tells me that you should have some, there should be you should see things in a different light, or have a different angle on certain situations. So it's somewhat, maybe it's connected to the way you will think in the month of July, that maybe in the past there were some emotional matters that were, you had several options and none of them was any good. You felt bored, or there was no excitement, there was no true happiness. Or perhaps you didn't even see what was being offered to you. And it seems like in the month of July there is a new spin on some kind of old situation, or there is a new relationship coming in, or something new. There's some kind of shift and change. And then in your environment you have the Devil in reverse. So this is very much confirming that there is some change and improvement happening with you. Now this is your own card, so with Omen that I pulled Devil for the Capricorn, and it's in reverse. You know, Capricorn means all the heavy, darker energies. It's all the obsessions and addictions and love of money and drama and all that heavy stuff. Being tied, being feeling, unable to change a situation. But when this is in reverse, this tells me that it seems like you're removing your shackles, you're removing this bondage. There is something that's changing, shifting, and it's in connection to your environment. So maybe there was some of you, because this is also a card of work, first of all. So maybe some of you were workaholics, or maybe so some of you had a business that you really were obsessing about, maybe. So you decided not to work so much anymore. Or maybe some of you were stuck in an unhealthy relationship. So this actually, Devil in reverse, might mean a divorce. Now, but because this is in your environment, I would say maybe this is happening to somebody around you. So within your family or your friends, or when it comes to your work environment, as I said, your co-workers. So there is some kind of release or improvement, and some heavy situation is moving. So that's very nice to see. And then when it comes to your hopes and fears, you have beautiful Six of Wands. So this is a card of success, victory, triumph. This is a very good way to think or to expect how your future should turn out. So this tells me that you have high expectations and you know you can deliver, and there should be growth when it comes to your personal relationships or business relationships with any creative ventures, creative projects. So this is very nice here. As for the overall outcome of your reading, Capricorn, for the month of July, I pulled King of Pentacles. And I really like this again because you have both the Queen and King of Pentacles, and this is your own energy. So again, this could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And again, you have both of those. So you have the Virgo and you have the Capricorn here. Overall, King of Pentacles means that July should be a great month to focus on money matters. So that is only confirming what I said, that keep an eye on your finances. Make sure you don't get involved in any weird schemes or any gambling. This would be great for to focus on business if you have your own business. This actually might mean that you might have a demanding boss, some of you, but overall it's very good it brings prosperity and abundance when it comes to finances. It also, if this is you, then that means that people will view you as a leader, as a great business person who can lead people. Behind the scenes, I have Three of Pentacles here. So I would say the only warning here is that this has to do with opportunities when it comes to business, and it might be tied to this Hermit in reverse, that maybe some of you're not confident enough, or or maybe you are confident but you don't show what you can do. Like you have to prove your skills, or maybe you have to network, or you have to know how to sell yourself to have this growth, which right now it seems like there is something lacking, something is missing. And for the younger of you, it would be as simple as you might actually need to go back to school or get more training or get more work experience, for those of you who are working already, because you might have that demanding boss or some kind of person who expects you to be achieving and to be a great leader. So, but overall, I think Capricorns, there is definitely some change coming up for you in your near future with this card of transformation here. So this is what I see for you for the month of July. I wish you a lovely month.